Meet Kelcie Marquardt from Mill Valley High School.
Friendship is the only cement that will ever hold the world together. Woodrow Wilson. It's interesting, one of the most important and influential friendships our nation has ever witnessed was actually between Thomas Jefferson and John Adams. Ironically, these two individuals could not be more different. Jefferson was tall and noble, while Adams was short and pudgy. Adams advocated a close relationship between church and state, while Jefferson wanted the complete separation between the two.
A senior who participated in debate, forensic, volleyball, track, and a member of the National Honor Society.
I first found out about the Rumsfeld process when I was just doing a general scholarship search and going through a database. I came across it, ended up going on the website, and found out all the information I needed. I did the scholarship competition because I'm really interested in speeches and giving, I'm in a debate class, and so it was completely up my alley, and as I began the research, it became a little bit more than a speech competition and a lot of fun to work with everybody. As I was building my oration, I had to write everything out and have a clear script, and then from there, it's only about a page and a half. That ends up being about 5 minutes, and within the time frame. So it's relatively easy because of the time parameters they give you. The speech needs to be between 5 and 6 minutes long, and so it becomes pretty easy to memorize. One component of the speech competition is to not only learn the straight facts about what happened during the American Revolution, but it's also to connect it back to today. So a lot of the themes that you find in the American Revolution are completely relevant when you're talking about building a democracy and starting from the core foundations, and there's a lot of value in knowing where our government started. Once you know the history, once you know where our government came to be and how America started, those foundations are completely valuable, and they make our government today have a lot of purpose. It's really important to get involved in a lot of scholarship competitions. Any prize money, any scholarships you can receive to go into college is really important. So the first piece of advice I would give is to simply go for it. Participate, write your speech and do it. It's a small amount of time, and that prize money is really valuable. Also, when you're writing your speech, keep the topic simple. You don't have to go for a very lofty, big idea. Instead, focus on a small topic, and from there, broaden it out to an idea that can work for today. Now, a great lesson can be learned from the legacy of these two men. At the heart of any debate, discussion, or letter, Jefferson and Adams maintained a servant mentality for the country. They came from two drastically different political platforms, yet they came together for the good of the people and helped form a government that has withstood the test of time and of a changing world. In Reconciliation in 1812, Jefferson wrote, "A letter from you carries me back to the times when, beset with difficulties and dangers, we were fellow laborers in the same cause." At this point in our nation's history, passion from opposing political sides is as strong as ever, and we can see how quickly communication can break down because of it. For Jefferson and Adams, it took a figure like Abigail Adams or Benjamin Rush to help the two reconnect and recognize their common interest in the welfare of our country. Perhaps today we could use a rational voice to help rekindle that servant mentality that Jefferson and Adams took so much care in honoring. They each trusted the other wanted, above all else, the well-being of the country. For America to continue to lead the free world, we must restore this sense of trust. This restoration is essential to our democracy. Without it, we cannot hope to preserve the union that Jefferson and Adams worked so diligently to create.